Today we're getting into some pretty crazy stuff and some pretty massive news. If you're new here, we do this every single Sunday. We go through all of the leaks, the rumors, the release dates, everything you need to know to stay up to date in the sneaker world. Now, we can't go over the upcoming stuff without talking about the stuff that just dropped. Of course, we gotta do a release recap. So now there's a couple pretty big ones. The first one I want to talk about specifically for you guys out in the US is the Fossil Rose Nike Dunk. I spoke about it last week. So let me know if you managed to get a pair, because people seem to really like this pair of sneakers. And again, I mean, I took an L when it released here in the UK, so let me know if you guys managed to grab it. The Air Max 1 Treeline. Did you guys manage to get a pair? I'm not entirely sure if this dropped out in the US, let me know, but I know for a fact it dropped here in the UK. Now, another interesting release was the Supreme drop. This sneaker right here, this is the Zoom Flight 95. 3 colorways, the black, the tan, and the blue. And these things kind of hung around a little bit on the Supreme website. They didn't fly out like a lot of stuff with Supreme. So did you manage to get a pair? Did you want a pair? Let me know how that release went. And of course, if there was any other releases that I skipped over, let me know what you took W's on or what you missed out on down in the comment section. But we gotta get to this news. It is crazy. So listen, Maniere Jordan 2, those were supposed to drop this month. They got delayed. Now, why they got delayed is probably the more interesting thing. So take a look at this article here. Police officer shot during robbery investigation at Maniere. So like I said, the sneaker was supposed to drop on May the 13th. Maniere put up a post saying that it was going to be delayed, and then we got news of what went down at one of their stores. So it says here, an officer was shot this morning while responding to a call about an attempted break-in of the sneaker boutique Maniere in Atlanta. So here's a Twitter post showing the store and the actual break-in. So essentially they tried to come in through the back with sledgehammers and make their way into the store. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether they actually managed to steal anything. As of right now, it's just kind of an attempted break-in, so I don't believe they did get anything out of this, but it is pretty strange that Maniere delayed the release of their sneaker, you know, pending this investigation of the break-in. High-end sneaker shop Maniere target of burglars who sledgehammered through block wall to get in. APD officer shot responding to alarm, but police say it was the security guard for the store arriving that shot the officers. The suspects got away. As of right now, the Maniere Jordan 2 is postponed indefinitely. I imagine once this clears up, once we get a little bit more public knowledge of what exactly happened, then we should get a little bit more idea on when these shoes are going to drop. We don't even know if Maniere necessarily delayed the launch of these Jordan 2s because of this. There could be some kind of delay just because of like shipment issues or obviously just manufacturing problems. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems because they pulled it so close to the date that this is potentially the reason why they postponed the drop. But let's keep it moving because we got to talk about something that popped up quite recently, specifically here in the UK, and that is, of course, the Jordan 1 High, and this is the Stage Haze colorway. I think it's just for the EU as of right now. They're either delayed out in the US or they may not even be dropping. I'm not entirely sure, but this is a sneaker that we've been seeing for a while now. The Stage Haze Jordan 1, something that I think is a clean pair of Jordan 1. However, obviously, as we know, Jordan 1s, they ain't at the top of their game right now. These are launching, at least here in the UK, on the 14th of May. So if you want this pair of sneakers, be ready on the app, and good luck. This is pretty exciting. So Virgil Abloh, you know the Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones that like sold for, I don't even know what it was, but it was something insane, hundreds of thousands of dollars through the auction. Well, we're gonna have a shot, or at least there's going to be retail pairs of a Virgil Abloh Louis Vuitton Air Force One. So here it is. This is the retail collection and it has just been revealed. So let's take a look. Well, first of all, we got this blue one, which I think is probably one of my favorite. You got the green one, you've got a red one, and you've got this black one. And then it starts getting a little bit crazy because you got this gold one, all right? And then you've got this one, which is probably my least favorite out of all of them, with the shiny toe box, the yellow back toe. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of colors going on with this pair of sneakers. You got all over white, super clean. I mean, it doesn't really indicate too much of a Louis Vuitton collaboration. You got a triple white Air Force One mid, and you've got this one, which is really interesting. I've never seen that one before. I believe, according to this, they're going to retail at $2,000 each. At least that's what we're hearing. And we don't exactly know when these are going to release, how these are going to release, whether it's just going to be like a raffling system on like Louis Vuitton's website. But nevertheless, I would like to know your thoughts on these. Let me know what you think. These are going to be dropping relatively soon, but let's keep it moving. Jordan Brand is not stopping with their fire Jordan 1 Low Golf colorway. Now they're doing a shattered backboard variant. So here it is. This is our first looks at this pair of sneakers, and I mean, it has the same color blocking. It doesn't look like anything near the same material. Almost looks like suede for the toe box. I'm not entirely sure, but it doesn't look anything immensely great. Either way, this is a sneaker that I've been, or the Jordan 1 Low Golf is a sneaker that I've been interested in. When they started pumping out all of these nice colorways, I was like, can I wear these off of a golf course? Can I just wear them around? And a lot of you guys in the comments who have pairs of these Jordan 1 Low Golf shoes have said that, yeah, it's fine. It's just like regular traction pattern. It's just a little bit more raised and spiky. So these are going to be dropping this summer 2022. jjjound is back once again. We got a couple more details on their brown and black Jound New Balance collaboration. This is the sneaker here. Now, obviously, like I said, I think we spoke about this, wasn't last week, maybe the week before, but essentially it's going to be insanely hard to get, insanely limited, as per any New Balance collaboration. So the Jound release date is going to be on May the 12th. So that's going to be through Jound's website. I believe that's even more limited than New Balance. And then the New Balance release date is going to be May the 18th. So that's for this specific 990 V3. All right, this is pretty crazy. So take a look at the first looks that we have of this pair of Yeezys. And of course, that is the Granite Yeezy 500. So we spoke about this last week, and all we had was the rendered image. Now I'm going to show you a picture. Oh, that's the ash gray. Let's take a look at that one more time. Granite, ash gray. Granite, ash gray. They're really going as similar as possible for these colorways. It's pretty crazy, but either way, if you wanted this pair of Yeezy 500s, it drops on May the 14th. If you own the ash gray 500s, I think you can really just pass on this. I don't think you need both unless you wanted it. I like this colorway. It's solid. Hell, it might even be a nice summer vibe if you're into 500s. We got our first looks at a pair of Jordan 5 lows, which I thought looked pretty clean, so I wanted to show you guys. So this is another PSG collaboration. Jordan 5 lows, I know obviously are not the most amazing thing on the planet. These are going to be dropping on July the 16th. Let me know what you guys think of Jordan 5 lows. Is that a vibe? Is that something you're buying? Let me know. Alright, so this one I thought was pretty interesting. It's nothing insane, it's just a Jordan 1 mid, but take a look at this. They're calling this vintage gray, and it looks very similar to the neutral gray high 85s. Obviously, this is going for that vintage look with the kind of sail midsole. I think this one is definitely a solid one to add to the mid lineup. It's a nice clean colorway. I'm someone who really liked the high 85 neutral grays, just never managed to get my hands on it. I got my consolation prize with the Georgetowns though. Either way, this mid is supposed to be dropping at some point here in 2022. These are official images, so I would expect sometime soon. I'd imagine these just have a regular Nike release. I imagine there's a decent amount of stock. We got some fresh looks at a pretty insane pair of Jordan 4s, which is coming up right around the corner, and that is this one right here, the Canyon Purple, looking super interesting with the materials. Like, I'm just generally speaking liking what Jordan Brand is doing with the Jordan 4. Like, they're doing the canvas variant. They're doing like the regular solid GR colorways, like the military black, the infrared 4s. And now they're doing something like this with a super nappy suede all over purple and green. Kind of gives me Halloween vibes, but I don't mind it whatsoever. In these pictures, it definitely looks better than this image right here, which was just kind of saturated to the max. I'm preferring this kind of toned down version. It's definitely a little bit more tasteful. Either way, if this is something you're interested in, these are going to be dropping on August the 25th. And again, it's only women's sizing, so just keep that in mind if you do end up grabbing a pair. Right, here's our first looks at a pair of Jordan 1 highs. This is the Starfish colorway. And I apologize, but this is pretty much the only image that we have. This is the rendered image, and as you can see, it pretty much looks the same I'm not too sure about this kind of like carbon fiber woven back panel. It doesn't look like that with the picture that she's got it, but I mean everything else looks pretty much identical. You've got the orange Nike swoosh, the orange paneling. Do still have a release date, July the 21st. If there's anything else, any better images, obviously we'll take a look at that next week. All right, this next story, I'm not entirely sure what to think about it because it's about a shoe that's quite near and dear to me. I really liked this shoe from back in the day, and that is this right here, a remix version of the Flyknit Racer. They took the Flyknit Racer, which again is a shoe that I freaking loved back in the day. I just could not take them off my feet. I used to wear them all the time to the gym, just casually. Like, it was such a comfortable, lightweight shoe, and I just have such fond memories of wearing them. And honestly, I wouldn't mind a retro of the entire lineup. There used to be some crazy colorways, and I think a lot of us have some fond memories. It was a popular sneaker model. Either way, they're slapping an Air Max unit on this pair of shoes. And I don't know whether I like it or I hate it. This midsole was on the pre-day Air Max model, which I wasn't a huge fan of. They added this back panel here, which I think looks quite cheap. You know, this I guess it's supposed to be somewhat leather. And then the eye stays are also pretty cheap looking. I don't really like the look of that. It looks like they've changed the tongue, I believe. I can't really tell from these images. These are official images, so I would expect them relatively soon. We don't have a specific release date, but 2022 at some point. Did you own a pair of Flyknit Racers back in the day? Let me know down in the comments. The Nike is going to be moving forward with their technology, and a sneaker that we kind of had a blurry image of last week or the week before, we now have official images. This thing is right around the corner. The next generation Nike cushioning, or so we believe. This is the Nike Spark Flyknit, and it looks incredibly interesting. I mean, I love this colorway. It's way better than the leaked one that we saw. It's all over sale. I want to see what that cushioning is all about. They created something better than ZoomX or React. I don't know, but we'll definitely find out, because these official images indicate that these are going to be dropping right around the corner. Again, no specific release date on these, but look at these official images. What do you guys think of this sneaker? Are you excited for new Nike cushioning technology? Right, we got another pair of Jordan 1 lows. This one's pretty confusing, so take a look at this here. It's like a royal low, but they just kind of didn't do it. They put navy. So this is the Mystique Navy, and it's set to release this summer here in 2022. The leather looks pretty crazy. That black leather looks really soft. Obviously, I'm not entirely sure if it is or not. I don't know. Looks like the same kind of color that they put on the Marina Blues. 2022, no exact release date. Let's move into the final story for today. We finally got a release date for the Salehe Bembury Crocs. So I suspected that these were going to drop early May. However, we now know these are going to be dropping on May the 24th. So the colorways that are going to be releasing is obviously this crocodile or the all over green colorway, and then there is the purple and the white one. So this is the white one here, and this is the purple one. They look cool. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be very limited. I'm definitely going to try and grab a pair, and hopefully we can take a look, see how comfortable these things really are, because there is a decent amount of hype behind them. But hey, that is pretty much all the news I have for you guys today. Again, we do this every single week, so subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram, because I do a lot of updates over on there. That is at Elliot Page Sneakers. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then.